Till Monday to decide about retrying Ray Tenzing for the shooting death of Sam DuBose after a mistrial was declared. Deters says he's not very good with deadlines and he's not going to be pressured. Local 12's Deborah Dixon shows us he's already talking about what he would do differently.
Joe Deters says the shooting of Sam DuBose is murder, the purposeful killing of another human being. Former UC cop Ray Tenzing admits shooting him in the head because he was afraid for his life. Deters says it's hard for a jury to say he wasn't.
It's really hard, but the more I get into it and the more I look at the trial and what happened, our case was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. We just got to make sure we press the buttons in this case, evidentiary-wise and argument-wise, that we'll have a probability of winning this time.
Sounds like you're going for a retrial on murder.
I haven't decided yet.
Deters says all 12 jurors agreed Tenzing intentionally killed Sam DuBose, but they had to consider more than that.
So the issue comes down to purposeful, whether or not it was justifiable. There are things we can do better in a second case, and we just got to work on it.
There he goes again, talking about a second case. The way the jurors voted is not the decider. It was 4 for murder, 4 voluntary manslaughter, 4 not guilty. Jury instructions changed all that. Deters called them confusing.
Their instruction was if they couldn't come to a unanimous decision on murder, they had to shift to voluntary. It wasn't an issue of them changing their minds. They had to move, and they did.
Deters said outside pressure, such as protests, will have no effect on his decision. Your thoughts on City Council passing a resolution?
Well, I mean, they do wacky things all the time down there.
The prosecutor says he's also wondering if he could have done a better job.
It's the most probable result would be to win.
When you went into this, did you think it was the probable result?
Yes. I think that we could have done better. As I look at the stuff, I always second guess myself.
Joe Deters, who was just re-elected as prosecutor, says he's going to do his job, which he says is to seek justice. Deborah Dixon, Local 12 News.
Tenzing's attorney, Stu Matthews, said again today that people wanted justice and they got a fair trial, but now they want to roll out the gallows and hang Ray Tenzing.
A body